the new Parkway Theater, where good food, diverse entertainment, and community create a place for everyone. You are listening to High Score 5-0, where real talk is our vernacular.
Hey, I've been playing Call of Duty recently.
I ain't played it.
I'm trying to figure out if I got really good all of a sudden. I'm out here averaging like 9 kills a game.
You playing on casual?
Yeah, so what is casual?
Those are bots.
You lying.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yes.
You only
those are
killing
bots.
9 bots a game?
Nah.
If you're playing casual, those are bots, Darius.
No, Pedro, I'll be hearing niggas. Stop, Pedro.
Yeah, there's other people in there.
It's 50% bots.
I mean, the niggas who I'm like sniping who ain't moving, clearly something ain't right with them.
Those are bots.
Oh, damn. I was like, I'm out here.
Stop putting it work.
Yeah, how many niggas is bots out of the 44 of us, nigga?
Can be up to 50%.
Bots will regenerate too.
They don't regenerate?
No, they do. They come back.
Man, I was out here whooping bots, man.
All right, well, y'all ready to start the show?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good. You broke ninjas. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to the High Score 510 podcast. You can catch us at High Score 510 on the Instagram, the YouTube, and on the Twitter at HorcruxHipster. Also, check out our TikTok and Patreon page. And we are here with...
This is AG3 coming at you real slow, man. I ain't coming fast at all. I had a migraine this Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I'm not. I would tell people, you could tell them the sad story. Hey, man, I didn't even get nothing. I didn't have Thanksgiving dinner. I threw up. I didn't eat. But then the problem is people gonna bring me some shitty ass food, and you tell them that. So, I had a good Thanksgiving. That's what I'm gonna be telling people tomorrow.
Okay. Here's your soundbite, AG3. Something to not be thankful for about maybe potentially how OnlyFans is ruining the league.
It's what?
Ruining the league.
Delusional if you can't see how OnlyFans has ruined the league, just like NIL in college. There's potential to make more money, but athletes are completely avoiding real competition and unknowingly ruining their own development. It's even keeping the top performers from going pro. Now we're stuck with lazy players like Mariah Mills and Zamina Orr. These BBL final bosses are actively ruining the league every day. Even celebrities like Bad Baby and Bella Throne have caused irreparable damage to the league. It's become a get-rich-quick scheme and not a respectable career path. Back in the day, you had to grind the casting couch, the amateur league, and actually develop. Now it's just a ring light and a $10 subscription. There's no angles, no chemistry, no effort, just lazy uploads from people who clearly don't love the game. And the fans? We're the ones that are suffering the most from it.
AG3 is
Man,
OnlyFans the player empowerment version of the adult industry.
Here we go, Jared. Man, you always play some idiot on this thing who take porn way too seriously and too far, and then you come to me and ask me some question, man, some silly ass question. Why can't I get a decent man? I ain't commenting until I see what everybody else's intro thing is.
Don't worry, Pedro's is worse.
I need to see it to believe it.
And we are here with...
Yeah. Somebody that drives the truck. That's it.
That's it.
Make sure you tap in with Captain P-Funk on the TikTok. He's out there giving you roadside first-hand accounts of what it is like to drive in the heartland of America.
No, I'm not. I'm local.
Heartland.
Exactly.
I don't think Jared know what the heartland of America is, dude. He just says shit now.
Absolutely not. You can't follow me. I don't know nothing.
What will people see if they follow you? What kind of scenery in this heartland are you showing off?
Basically, some asshole just pissed me off. They're handing out CDLs
Like Jared School.
Here's a soundbite, Captain P-Funk.
I think NBA YoungBoy Master Tour is the first time in American history where mentally retarded kids and autistic kids got to have a class reunion.
God damn, dude. Well, you're right. It was worse. It was worse. But Pedro didn't have to comment. It was worse, but he didn't have to comment.
Do you know somebody else sent me this too?
Taco Pablo was the first to send this to me.
What he's saying is true.
Here's your other soundbite, Captain P-Funk.
Last time I was in San Francisco, I went downtown looking for a woman. You know what I mean? I wanted a woman. I couldn't find a woman. I found a lot of men that looked like women. Now you, Hulk Hogan, you belong in San Francisco. What's wrong with you, Gene? I'm telling you like it is, baby. You belong in San Francisco. That's your kind of place. That's your kind of people, because you've never had a woman, baby.
Damn.
Dave Schultz is a former wrestler. Didn't feel SF in those days. Mean Gene Okerlund was there interviewing him, trying not to laugh.
They must have been fighting at the Cow Palace back then.
Come on.
That's where they fought at. They had the match at the Cow Palace.
Yeah, I think I went out there once. That's the first time I went to Cow Palace, was a WWF match there. I've been to one in Oakland too. And my name is Jared, aka DJ Art, with 2 T's for a double dose of that tink tink. The D is silent, so it's just Jart. Here's my soundbite. Michael Blackson made a cameo. Do y'all see him over at the Could Have Been Records with the Drewski?
Let me see this.
This motherfucker is over here sounding like Pedro at the Pedro, by the way, is our Thanksgiving Jeopardy 2025 champion, Jeopardy special champion. And Captain P-Funk is the champion, even though he sounded somewhat informed like Michael Blackson here.
Capital of the United States.
North Philly? I didn't study, man.
When is Labor Day?
Monday to Friday. I didn't know I was supposed to take a test, man. How am I doing?
Yes, you're doing good. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Snoop Dogg.
No.
Shit, my nigga, please.
Okay, this'll get it done. Okay. We'll get your papers. Who fought in World War I and World War II?
The Crips and Bloods. My nigga, I didn't study. I just want my papers.
Okay, who's the first colored president? If you know this, you know.
Donald Trump. The nigga is orange.
No.
It's not right. Bill Clinton, he's the first to smoke weed.
No. Get him out. It's the wrong place, man.
My nigga, please.
Shout out to Captain P-Funk. Captain P-Funk, as our reigning champion, how do you feel about? Do you feel like as though you have cemented your place as a true intellect of the High Score 510 podcast and Thanksgiving Jeopardies?
Well, I studied before for the game show. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of indigenous, Native American, Black history, how the Native Americans mix race with the Afro Americans. And I just did a lot of studying. So I brought that knowledge to the game.
Yeah,
so once I brought that knowledge to the game, I knew most of the answers.
Pedro having a stroke.
Oh, the owner of the podcast is here, Darius. And we are here with.
What's up, y'all? It's Darius, owner of the podcast. Listen, I should have won that game last week. I actually did win that game last week. Off of a technicality, I lost the game. I ain't gonna blame Jared though, because to be honest with you, Jared gave us a bad question, but I should never switch my answer. So that was on me because I did have the right answer. If nobody would have saw my answer in the chat, I would have won y'all. But it's okay. Let the intellectual Pedro, the guy who's been studying Native Americans, he deserves a win apparently.
And Afro Americans.
And Afro Americans. Okay, yeah, so he deserves it.
I also studied Mexicans of the Sea.
Were they blue?
Yes.
Oh shit, that movie was hilarious. Shout out to what was his name? Cool Air
Kukulkan.
Nemo. Jerry just went to dap him up in Mexico City. That's why he went out to Mexico City. He went to go find the cooler can.
Here's a soundbite, Darius.
I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel. The one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
Toby be good for massa. Good. Don't send Toby away. Toby be good for your hand, boss. Good for your hand, massa.
That's exactly who's acting like up there.
Floyd Mayweather did as much preparation as Pedro did before the game show last week.
Hey, was he wearing a graduate gown? Like, what is he?
It looked like he probably got one from somebody.
Yeah, he need gas money for his private jet.
I think it was dressed like the Prince of Devon.
Shout out to Floyd Money Mayweather. When people need a voice, they're gonna look to you to speak on behalf of them.
That nigga like the emperor of ITT Tech.
All right. Well, Thanksgiving week just happened, and it was officially Black Friday and our Cyber Weekend. How was everybody's Thanksgiving or Indigenous Harvest Celebration Day? How did everybody celebrate it, and how was it for everybody?
Told you about mine. I had a migraine, throwing up and sleeping the whole day.
So, were you thankful for?
Yes, I was thankful I didn't die.
Damn. AG3 was under the weather for this Thanksgiving, so unfortunate. We know that the worst part was not the headache and the illness. It was having to not be able to watch the game, so you had to have the volume on and listen to Tony Romo call an entire football game.
I had to listen to Tony Romo call. I didn't even watch the last game. I didn't watch 1 second out there. I just went in and slept. But I had to listen to Tony Romo call a game. It was a good game, too.
Yeah. Who would be worse to have to listen to where you had to close your eyes and couldn't watch it? Is it Romo the worst or is Collinsworth?
Probably Collinsworth. I don't know. They both pretty bad. Oh man, probably Collinsworth because Collinsworth. If you were blind and never watched football day, and I told you just to write the names of just write the names and what race you think they are. You'll probably predict it. You probably have a 95% accuracy when Collinsworth is commentating. No white man has ever done wrong in Collinsworth's eyes.
He loves him a beautiful white player that excites him. Captain P-Funk, how did you spend your Indigenous Reparations Day?
Same. It's been like the same way for the last 4 years. Black woman yelling at me about helping her cook.
What were you being yelled at to help cook this time?
I don't know, man. She just try to find arguments about shit that ain't really all that important. She just like, yeah, shit. Where's the sage? Nigga, did you buy some sage? Didn't you say you bought some sage? Where's the time?
Pedro, your only job is to cut the hot dogs and put it in the goddamn spaghetti, nigga. I don't know why it's so hard. Cut the hot dogs, put it in the spaghetti, nigga. That's your job, nigga. Cut the hot dogs, toss them in spaghetti, nigga. I don't know where you took all this sage shit. Nobody trusts you with sage, nigga. Cut the hot dogs, put it in the spaghetti, nigga.
She told him to go get sage. Pedro show up with a lot lizard from Flagstaff.
Come on. You said her name was Sage.
I remember Sage.
How this bitch cut the hot dogs?
Pedro, is there anything you could say you were thankful for on that day?
Nah, not really. Those times is over with. Being thankful for Thanksgiving, that's what do you call that? What do they call that when you just keep repeating the same thing?
Insanity?
Insanity.
No, that's doing the same thing. I said repeating. It's almost like Groundhog's Day.
Damn. We're sorry to hear that, Pedro, but we hope you find something to be thankful for in this fine harvest season and pumpkin spice season, which I've given you guys a break on this year. Darius, how was your Indigenous Reparations Day?
It was probably equally shitty to these two black niggas. I didn't really make the menu. Only thing was on my agenda was mac and cheese, and then Wednesday night, my whole world came collapsing. Wife talked about she started her period and can't do nothing.
God, if you listen, help!
So I had to make a whole menu of bullshit that I didn't even pick. Half is Filipino food, didn't want to cook that.
Pork pancit?
Yep. Actually, yep. Pork pancit, yep. I had some.
Delicious.
It sounds delicious, nigga. Sounds like I was working, and then I did all this work, and only 1.5 niggas ate.
Can a nigga borrow a French fry?
Did all this work. I made cornbread from scratch.
That was the only thing I made was cornbread.
Man, I made so.
How many people did you have over, Darius?
Nigga, it was just me, Ben, and my wife who didn't eat, nigga.
Oh, damn.
The number of black slaves in Oregon increased by 1 that day.
Thanks for the reminder, nigga.
In this week's Hairline Around the World.
You will never find, blom, 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 a hairline like mine.
Jermaine Jackson was seen with one of the greatest hairlines ever. He was seen in an interview with Monaco Info And this is what he had to say.
With this his gala, we're introducing Jackson Family Legacy with the museum, and it's basically it's called the Treasures Collection, down by my brother, my late brother Michael. Michael was very special for us. His Excellency, the Prince Albert II, and he's been very close to the family. He knew Michael and stuff. And now I know him too. So
this man should be ashamed. And here's the crazy thing.
Why he got a hairline like he's an evil villain from like a bad movie in the 90s?
And for his age, like the hair that he actually has on top ain't bad from where it's at for his age. And then he gonna go ahead and screw it up by painting all the rest over here looking like Jaylen Brown.
He look like a Housewife of Atlanta Christmas ornament.
He looked like he one of them speed skaters. They got the little hoods they put over their head there, and they got a custom one with a nice hair. Nice hair on the top.
The ice speed skate. That's exactly what it looked like.
Coming to VH1 this summer is the Baddies Uncles Club.
He's starting to look more and more like the villain that woman in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers take off her big headdress.
Come on,
That's
Rita.
the Rita getting all
you
set.
You calling him an overly made up Vietnamese woman?
That woman wasn't black. I was like,
remember the dude with the high top and the mullet from Despicable Me 3?
Oh.
he was doing the roller skating.
For those who can't see, he has his hairline starting from his what is those mutton chops, or from the what are those, and it comes up in a straight line, an arcing line. You know, it looks like it's like a perfect arc, kind of like the McDowell's arc. If you had two of him standing next to each other, you have a black McDowell sign.
They got the golden arches. Mine is the golden arcs.
Shout out to Jermaine Jackson and that hairline. Almost as bad as the black kid in Stranger Things hairline, apparently.
So do you think Joe Jackson beat them into a lifetime concussion?
I think he did.
Well, how the hell you go outside? This not say go outside. How you can go look in the mirror and be like, oh shit, man, I think I look great.
Mr. Cosby's doing great.
It's a painted on hairline, y'all. It's a painted on hair.
The problem is, Pedro, they don't look in the mirror like my boy Eric Adams, when he said he look in the mirror and sometimes flick himself off.
Some give me the thumbs up and others give me another finger, you know? But that's New Yorkers. You know, I wake up in the morning at some time and look at myself and I give myself the finger.
That's the problem. The Jacksons don't look in the mirror that way. They need to, but they don't.
They don't.
Yeah, he looked like he was part of a spinoff called the Eric Adams Family.
Well, in other news, since we last met, Zoran Mamdani was elected mayor of New York.
That was your boy until about a week ago, Jared.
And he went to visit Trump in the White House, and Trump had effusive praise for him, and seemed to really be on board with the Mamdani momentum about what he's going to do, and said he thinks he's going to be a great mayor. He's going to surprise a lot of people. So yeah, but as Mamdani prepares to head in and become the mayor, that means we are losing a generational talent as New York mayor.
It didn't take him long to sell out, did it?
I'm gonna miss my boy EA, man. My boy
Eric Adams.
EA was
Jared was so juiced about this dude Mamdani, and it didn't take him that long to sell out.
About 45 minutes.
Dude, he was at the Trump White House meeting privately.
He said, I'm anti-Trump until we meet.
Called him a fascist 2 weeks before him.
Hey, he did say he stood by calling him a despot and a fascist. So, but
that's because Trump told him to stand by it.
Well, Trump was just like, don't worry about it. Don't just say it. You can say it.
He said, just say it. It's easier.
That's the crazy part. Is like, hey, you can say whatever you think.
He sold out so fast, man.
I wouldn't say he sold out. I would not say he sold out.
That motherfucker sold out, man.
Say whatever. We're still buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Still friends.
He sold out, man.
I wonder what Trump sold them to have him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's politics.
It's politics. So, like as much as him winning it was the biggest thing. Now, yes, the sellout. Can't nobody sell like my boy Eric Adams. We're gonna get to that in a second. But I will say is that he stood by the same stance about affordability, yada yada. I'm not even here to defend or argue it. I just thought it was hilarious that whole interaction happened. But I'm like, the work still needs to be done, and we'll see if the work is done or not. If the work is done in New York City and it helps, you know what I'm saying, push or transforms certain ways that, especially in the greatest city in the world, as our friend James Winston said.
If he sold out to save New York from getting the National Guard and other things there, that's okay. But he still sold out.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't read into it. I was chilling, man. I was in Mexico City, so I said, I'm not gonna deal with this.
Jared ain't gonna say one of his heroes sell out.
Hey, no, I'm not saying he sold out. I'm just saying is that we gonna see what happens. But anyways,
motherfucker folded fast.
He folded about as fast as Eric Adams did. A mayor that we will never want to forget. A man of too many words.
Is this a eulogy? What is this?
Yeah.
Compliments the Daily Show.
Oh, he did.
New York City is the greatest city on the globe. That makes me the greatest mayor on the globe.
This is a place where every day you wake up, you could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center to a person who's celebrating a new business that's open.
We know New York City is the Islamabad of America, is the Lagos of America, the Athens of America. Lima, Port-au-Prince, Kyiv, Zagreb. New York City is the Istanbul of America.
I start the day with telling my team, we gotta follow the law.
I sleep well at night with my little teddy bear because I follow the rules. I was not offered any position to go to Turkey, to eat turkey, to do anything else. I'm not going to resign. I'm going to reign. I'm like broccoli. You're going to hate me now, but you're going to love me later. I'm Gandhi-like. I think like Gandhi. I act like Gandhi. I want to be like Gandhi. 1 a.m. in the morning, I'm sitting in the back of a closed barbershop or beauty salon, smoking a cigar and drinking some Henny or a single malt scotch.
It's not the tweet, it's the street. You have to expect what you expect or is all suspect.
When I do my dime, I can do my time, and I won't hear anyone whine. This is a city of swagger. We need a mayor of swagger. We can talk about erectile dysfunction but not clitoris stimulation. Something is wrong. I heard a shorty down here, sharing a pie with your boo. It's like, that's the ultimate. You may drive by, you may see eye candy sitting down somewhere. You may want to slip them your number. I don't know what I'll do without my incense, my candles, my bubble baths, and my roses. I hate rats. Rats may be listening. I'm terrified of rats. We're gonna kill rats. If you're not scared of rats, you're my hero. All my haters become my waiters when I sit down at the table of success. I'm a lion, and lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Andrew Cuomo is a snake and a liar. I'm here today to endorse Andrew Cuomo. You know, I wake up in the morning at some time and look at myself and I give myself the finger. I am the pilot, folks. And you are all passengers. Pray for me to land the plane, because there's no parachutes on this plane. We're all going down together. If they like it or not, I'm the mayor. As I go to the next leg of my journey, I'm leaving you a good city. Don't it up.
Oh man, love Eric. Love Eric.
A man that gave us so many good times.
The funny thing, he said the erectile dysfunction and the clitoris stimulation when the woman was over there trying to do the deaf interpretation signing.
Yeah, did you see her face? That was great.
That face to hers, that was hilarious.
She was trying to figure out what the hell he was talking about. She was like, I don't know what to point to on my body.
Eric Adams will not be the mayor of New York anymore after once January hits, and he's in the final month of his time. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I think they need to get Boykin Woodbine to do a biopic for.
Yeah, that's the only person that can play him. Boykin Woodbine or Sugar Free.
Yeah, Jared. I don't think you're right many times, but that's a good call.
Either him or Sugar Free, the only people that can play him.
Boykin Woodbine playing Eric Adams, that'd be a godsend.
Jared, man, I'm sitting here, man. Jared is going to the well.
Nobody
wants. Damn well.
Kobe.
In this week's installment of Ninjas Need Attention.
10 hot.
Treyvon Boykin. Went on a podcast, or maybe it's his own podcast. I don't know. And had a gracious and thankful Thanksgiving story he wanted to tell about having Thanksgiving with Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, I went to his house for Thanksgiving. Weirdest feel like he catered. So no, you know, like, bro, I come from a traditional country black family.
We doing that.
If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yeah. Maybe he not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. Even if you don't food with your family, like, it still works to me on Thanksgiving. My family gonna do the food. This is what we gonna do. If you the one with the money, we coming to your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me
that part.
That's what we gonna do. So to get over there and catch Russell Wilson, like, him is literally him, Sierra Daddy, me, Noonie, Baby Future, the chef, and 2 nannies, and 3 dogs. And Baby Future at that time was bad as hell. hey, Baby Future, what you?
Now I know why Shannon Sharp told him to shut the fuck up. No one invited you to their house for Thanksgiving. That's like me coming on here and you don't talk bad about the food, nothing.
Yeah.
You say thank you and you keep moving.
Treyvon Boykin is a former Seattle Seahawk receiver that played with Russell Wilson for several seasons. Never panned out to do what they expected out of him. I think they expected him to be like the next Tyler Lockett, but he didn't do. Anyways,
he just the next nigga that's working down the street at the car wash.
Count P-Funk, what do you think about this ninja need attention moment by Treyvon Boykin, talking kind of down on our boy Dangerous?
Well, this is why you don't invite niggas to the house. Don't invite niggas to your house, man, because there's no helping niggas.
Black people, let me tell y'all something. If you don't ever hear me say preach again, they can kill me tomorrow. But let me tell you something. We're not going to ever get anywhere until we look into the mind of a black man. He doesn't think correctly. I don't care what he is. He can be a doctor. He can be an astrophysicist. The nigga ain't got no sense.
Yeah, he went in there and said, we from the country. This is why Russell Wilson's rich, because he didn't fly all them nigga-ass family members down.
Exactly.
All them ratchet-ass, dumb-ass niggas to his house. It's a reason why he got a butler there catering the food.
And a nanny.
Niggas away. Your mama ain't there. Mama probably ain't no good. Mama probably left him on the corner or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Russell Wilson. I don't know about his cousins, his brothers, his aunties. Probably asking that nigga for money every day. Hey, can you pay my card note? I'm behind on my Nissan Altima.
Exactly.
Fuck out of here.
Cam Newton said the other day, only one family member has ever paid him back.
If little Future bad, that's big Future problem. That ain't Russ's problem.
But remember, he willingly basically said, "I'll raise your son for you."
We know Russ is a weirdo. You already knew that going in. So to have your moment and talk about him like that, he would never have another nigga at his house ever again, except Jameis Wilson or Jackson Dart.
James Winston. You can't have both. Both Scatterbo might break something in the first 5 minutes of being there.
Scatterbo way too black to get an invite.
No, both Scatterbo. The kids play with all your kids' toys way too rough. You know, you always had that one family member or a friend that came to somebody's party or wherever, and they was really rough with the toys and fuck shit up. You know, people were in the comments saying like, well, Negro, you from a big country family. Why aren't you with your big family?
Exactly.
On Thanksgiving? Why are you with one of a small few? It's not like you were part of the team and y'all got invited or all the wide receivers went. Just your ass.
He trusted you. He likes you. He was trying to bond with you.
Yeah.
And this is what happens.
Mm-hmm.
This is why niggas like me don't have no friends.
Why you saying he ain't got no family? Sierra dad was there. He had kids and his wife wasn't like he was by himself.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have anybody from his side of the family there.
Sierra's dad is probably the only person that matters to him.
I don't see this as a bad indication for Russell Wilson. I think it shows that he has a small insulated family dynamic right then and there, or maybe like not everyone does Thanksgiving. Sometimes they'll skip a Thanksgiving, they'll do a Christmas, or vice versa, right? It adds the suspicions about what we already knew. Russell Wilson living the good life with Sierra. He happy. He doing his thing.
I think that's That's like the pinnacle. It's the pinnacle baddie that he would. That's like the best he's ever gonna do. That's why he's like, nah, I'm never messing this up. I'm inviting all her family members over. It's his food chain, man. That's what he wanted.
He basically made it. It coincides very closely to when his career started not being the elite quarterback that he, was maybe perceived to be for a few seasons there.
Can we do a deep dive, Jared, on who Russell Westbrook or what Russell Wilson was messing with before?
Did you ever see the picture of Russell Wilson in his first?
Nah, but I bet it was one of them situations like Travis Kelce.
He was married, come out of college to a white woman.
And it looked like
she didn't look like
Frankenstein.
Yeah, she wasn't as bad as RG3 wife though.
So she did have a big mouth though, so
Man, Jerry, he looked like you in some of your pictures when you were young. Now look up RG. Look at her in the white dress down there. Look at the white dress. Click on that one. No, the other one. God damn it! Now look up RG3 wife out of first wife. There's a big difference in these two. No, look at that picture of them on the red carpet. This motherfucker Jerry can't click for shit, dude.
Wait, which one on the red? This one?
He the worst with the internet.
Yeah, click on that one. That's one. Is that the one Pedro said looked like she had Down syndrome?
No, that was Russell Wilson's wife.
No, it was RG3. I'll never forget the first wife. She had that big ass head.
I want to be
right there. Look, that was when you said it.
I said that. Damn.
No, it was RG3 wife.
Damn.
I apologize because she really does have Down syndrome.
Damn. I want to be there.
I think Russell's doing his thing. We can't be too mad. He's always been so positive, a little bit cornbally, a little corny. But
He's a good guy. He's a guy to go to hospitals almost so much during the week.
Yeah.
He volunteers a lot of his time.
No, yeah, I can see that. So
it's a complete weirdo, but it's okay to be weird.
But he's a good weirdo.
Like you got a strong adopt a cat program.
Shout out to Treyvon Boykin. Treyvon, man, I just say, somebody invites you over to their house for a special meal. It's not just like a regular dinner. Like if it was a regular dinner, like on a regular situation, I could see you wanting to tell a funny story about some weird shit that happened.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a further extension that is even can be considered something more private and personal. A holiday dinner such as the Indigenous Reparations Day. So I think it's just distasteful and lacks good judgment. It might be one of the reasons why he struggled in the NFL. Just some bad judgment. Anyways, in news this week, internet news that's unvetted by DJ Art. A woman is going viral for turning down a marriage proposal after learning the engagement ring was bought at a Walmart. What do you guys think about that?
Well, here's the thing: if she living in a trailer park, she is a fool. Now, if she got a nice apartment, a nice place, a nice area, then yeah, okay, she trying to come up a little bit. That she was made a smart decision. You ain't showed us no picture or nothing, Jerry. How was I making my decision on this?
Okay, I believe it was a beautiful.
Yeah, was it the Walmart logo in the ring?
Oh yeah. She should be. Look where she getting proposed at.
Hey, but he looks like a Target worker.
He do. So even you could have the engagement ring from your job. It was better than that.
You went to Walmart. You didn't use your store discount.
$898 is a lot of money. That's $198.
Yeah, it was a 10 karat gold, 1 CTTW genuine diamond. I don't know what that means.
You tell the dude, because now they got the fake diamonds. Wait, you sure it's not a fake diamond?
It says genuine diamond.
It's laminated.
Gold is crazy.
A lot of people is buying the fake diamonds now because it, it's just more sustainable and cheaper.
10 karat is like spray paint.
He lucked out. That's all I'm gonna say. He learned his lesson.
And not buy a ring at all. Buy a sports car.
Exactly. You took the $800.
He's gonna go to Ashby flea market and buy the Peugeot they got on sale.
He could have gone to the El Burcanero that Jared went to this past week with that $800 and been living like a king.
Yeah. Well, she said that she had expressed how she really had a very specific type of ring that she wanted, and that he still chose to go with that ring, and it made her not feel chosen, just proposed to. So, that's one way to think about it. And it mattered where he got it from and how much maybe he did spend on it to some degree, but not enough for me to say yes to a forever I'm not sure you're ready for, she said. So
he lucked out.
I like how you left the price tag on there. Bitch, you only worth $900.
I would have told to chill out. These prices might be rolling back.
Smart. Exactly.
What is a threshold for what is too cheap for somebody when it comes to, I guess, engagements or even just jewelry of affection and to show endearment, you know? Because I bought a Ross ring when I was in high school. Not a ring, it was a bracelet. I was like, bitch, you worth about $36. You know how many Taco Bell and Mel's Diner stops I can go to in downtown Berkeley?
Come on, Mel's Diners, man. I forgot all about that shit.
That nigga really thought he went to Berkeley High talking about Mel's Diners. Nigga, you don't know shit about Mel's Diners, nigga. Get out of here.
Hey, Darius, he probably gonna say, you know how many times I went up to Top Dog and
yeah, I don't even know why you gonna rep that shit.
You know how many times I was at how much Easy Stop Deli I could have got.
You know how much posh bagel I had?
Rep the 7-Eleven out in Danville. Don't be repping no goddamn Mel's Diner. You don't know shit about that.
Bro, Mel's Diner, I used to go there all the time.
Yeah, we used to go there all the time. We never remember seeing you, nigga.
I never said I went to Berkeley High.
Nobody remember seeing you. I was there all the time. No, you weren't, nigga.
I was always there. And in other news, the Nissan Altima has been officially discontinued or retired. Is this a good thing or a sad end of an era?
They need to return in the 90s when all them damn drug dealers are driving it.
No, not the 90s, early 2000s. Early 2000 Nissan Altima was a dope dealer girl or a single mom in the hood's car, and you still drive it for 26 years. It's a lot of traditions going to get lost, you know. When you see a Nissan Altima and a black chick at a liquor store, you knew you was getting lucky that night.
All we can do is the easy way out of the hallway. So the choice is yours, right?
9 months after that, you in the court for child support, but you were getting lucky.
Yeah, no, it comes with child support. It comes with consequences. But just the excitement of having your girl drive a Nissan Altima, you knew that you was living.
If I see a black girl in Nissan Altima, I get out the way. I already know my shit about to get hit.
Dead ass.
That's true. I ain't never seen another race driving a Nissan Altima.
What they do is they just be moving fast and funny. Nissan Altima drivers don't even have their back on the seat. The seat be hella far back, and they just.
What are you gonna remember most from the Nissan Altima, y'all?
I think I'm gonna miss most is when in the 90s when a black woman would be driving a Nissan Altima and her toddler would be standing up in the front seat with the window down.
It's not the 90s, Aaron. It's the early 2000s era.
Excuse me, the early 2000s. I was thinking of Nissan Sentra. Sorry.
No, the Sentra, yeah. I know a couple of black girls that had Sentras in the 90s when she was hoeing.
Nissan Altima was the #1 transportation for bitches who braid hair.
Perfect example, Doris. So if you needed your, that's the way you would flag up. So if your girl hair was all messed up, you flag down a black woman.
Yep.
It's not an Altima. They're gonna braid your,
they're gonna
braid your girl's hair.
All the shit in the back of the truck.
All they're gonna do is tell you stop by the store and pick up some hair #3.
You knew the girl's credit score was 430 if she drove one of those.
You knew either you already had bad credit or she was gonna fuck yours up.
The FIFA World Cup groups were announced, and they had the bright idea of having a Canadian try and read some of the names of other countries. They had Wayne Gretzky. Somebody decided to have Wayne Gretzky on, trying to read a few of the countries as they're being announced.
Okay, we got the winner, Denmark, North Macedonia, Czechia, Republic of Ireland, Caraco.
Jordan.
Shit, man.
He said Caraco. I'm like,
Caraco,
you know,
of course.
Hey, I don't know what that little C with the little tail on the.
I don't know how to pronounce either, but I know the country's called Curacao.
FIFA also presented Donald Trump with the FIFA Peace Prize, a long and distinguished award that has many other distinguished individuals in the history of man that it's been given to.
Welcome the very first winner of the FIFA Peace Prize, the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald J. Trump. Please. Mr. President, this is your prize. This is your peace prize. There is also a beautiful medal for you that you can wear everywhere you want to go.
Right now.
Okay, let me hold. Fantastic. Excellent.
He's a white crackhead. That guy's a white crackhead. I've never seen such a white crackhead in my life. Like, he's one of those like Wolf of Wall Street, like couple first scene white crackheads. You know, when them dudes want to go under the stairs and try to crack. It's just like
that's what happens when you from northern Macedonia.
Macedonia when you from Curacao.
Yeah, when you from Caraca.
Caracu.
Crackhead, man. That's all I gotta say. You saw the way he was pacing. He was moving funny. His knees was buckling back and forth. Yeah, that's only crack do that.
The way he picked up the thing, he like,
yeah, he's showing niggas like, I got this. He's like, ooh. I'm selling this metal, nigga. Like, yeah, he a crackhead.
AG3, as you were following closely to the group stage announced, were you inspired by Donald Trump winning this prestigious award?
I've been following that shit closely, man. I read that shit a day, 24 hours later. Who was in what group? FIFA give out a prize. Wow. FIFA they don't get their own trophies right. Their own trophies are corrupted. Who wins the Ballon d'Or and all that is corrupt as can be. So how the hell I'm gonna listen to them giving out a peace prize and that big ass ugly trophy to go for a peace prize?
It's the first one ever given out, and they it goes to Donald Trump, man. I will vote Donald Trump. Anyways, boxing news. The WBC stripped Terrence Bud Crawford of a super middleweight belt, the one that he won against Canelo, because he refused to pay a $300,000 bottle service fee.
How the hell he get a $300,000 bottle service fee?
Oh, never mind. It's not a bottle service fee. Oh, they wanted him to pay $300,000 to the WBC as a service fee for him being presented and sanctioned as the champion.
This is why boxing corrupt, man. That's why nobody watching this shit, dude. You just take a belt away.
He didn't pay for his belt.
You gotta pay for the damn belt.
I would think that that should be like a negotiated fee that's paid for by the promoters. It's like we're paying these. I don't know how it works, so don't expect me to have done research. But $300,000 for that, I'm like, man, I don't know. Maybe
shoot, they could have made that on hot dog sales.
I was just about to say that they could just dedicate a concession stand to paying off all these niggas' fees and everything will be good.
Man, make some super not. Yeah, just make some super nachos over there by the bathroom stall.
Hey, you can get one of them boxing glove bowls. It looks like a boxing glove. It's a bowl, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they do the little baseball helmet ones. Man.
You have a little concession stand called Crawford's Crawfish.
Yeah, boxing glove. The thumb would be the cheese compartment right there, and then the rest is the chips and the jalapenos and the pulled pork.
All proceeds going to pay for these niggas' belts.
Here's what Bud Crawford had to say in response on the Grams.
Talking about pay you $300,000. What makes you so motherfucking better than any other sanctioned bodies? Huh? Answer that question. What makes you better than the WBO, the IBF, or the WBA? Everybody accepted what I was giving them. But you, the WBC, think that you better than everybody, don't you? Fucking real belt is the ring belt, which is free, motherfucker. What are you talking about? How in the world all the sanctioned bodies agreed to the same amount, but you sit your motherfucking ass up there and say that I need to apologize to you? The fuck? You can take the fucking belt. It's a trophy anyway.
I think everyone's gonna realize that that's still his belt, even if they put it up for somebody else to fight. College football news: the college football playoffs is getting ready to be fully set. Is it complete set already, Aaron?
It's set, man. What are you talking about?
It is set, but who cares about that? Because Lane Kiffin.
Hey, there's the Lane Kiffin Bowl. There's two teams, Lane Kiffin old team, and they playing Tulane, who coach took the job somewhere else too, took a better job. But he said he would coach through the playoffs, unlike Lane Kiffin did.
Yeah, Lane Kiffin is who he thought he was, departing Ole Miss for LSU and basically a guaranteed $100 million contract.
I can't get mad at him, Jared. I can't get mad at It's the system that's messed up. Like NFL, there's a thing. You can't talk to a coach until everything's over, until they're done playing. But there's no rules in place here.
Maybe the NCAA could have worked on that in all the years they were making
Lane
money.
Kiffin it up by just being being a Lane Kiffin it, being an asshole about it and not like making, he did do a lot to Lane Kiffin it up and to make the situation more awkward than it probably could have been.
Yeah, it got real awkward as hell hath no fury like a beautiful white co-ed scorn.
Yeah, let's see this.
Immediately after, a day after he announced he was leaving, dozens of texts were leaked from young co-eds talking about Lane Kiffin was in their DMs trying to hit it.
That's Lane Kiffin. That's Lane Kiffin. I mean, they overaged. They of age, so
this could be fake, but people was putting it out there, and I trust any beautiful white woman's claims against any man.
This is what you get when you're young and you're busy trying to have sex with all the other coaches that train you, daughters, in the damn locker room. His nasty ass. So it's coming back to haunt him.
I don't know if it's funnier that Lane Kiffin potentially and truthfully was in a bunch of DMs of the co-eds, or if it's funny that enough of the Ole Miss fans are that mad that they would make shit up about him, which I can see both happening.
Let's think about this. Lane Kiffin has pissed off half the SEC already. Remember, he left Tennessee after 1 year to go to USC, got fired on a tarmac at USC when Mike Garrett went and pulled his ass off the plane to fire him. Right? I mean, Lane Kiffin, they hated him in Florida. They hated, not Florida. I forgot what school hated him when he was at Tennessee. And then he was hated. He just hated everywhere. Now he's hated at Ole Miss. This is what Lane
Every
Kiffin,
new team he creates hate for him makes another SEC team though happy. So like they're like, thank you, Lane. Like, so it kind of works itself out. In other news, in other college coaching news, apparently Penn State is having some coaching recruitment issues because they battle in a church.
Oh, they lost that. They're not battling. They lost to the church.
And I promise you are not going to believe who Penn State is fighting with. So after Penn State fired James Franklin back in October, they've been on the hunt to try and find a new coach, of course. And over the past few days, there's been a lot of reports that BYU's Kalani Sitake is the top target for Penn State. And all the prediction markets had him as a heavy favorite. On Kalshi, he had an 80% chance to become Penn State's next head coach. Now, it was reported that Penn State and Sitake had mutual interest. This was his dream job. And reportedly, Penn State was offering him $10 million per year, which is a huge jump considering he's only making like $3 million at BYU. But this is where everything goes completely off the rail. Because yesterday, the Mormons got wind of this and they said, no. First and foremost, we apparently have the Mormon church getting involved and making it like a spiritual battle to keep Sitake in Provo. And apparently he's a super religious guy, so they're using that to their advantage. We also have Min Kim, who owns Nutricause, saying he's going to get involved to sweeten the deal to once again keep Sitake in Provo. And money ain't a thing to this guy. He already donates a ton. And then this guy showed up and Penn State is going to see him in their nightmares. The CEO of Crumble Cookies, who already donates millions and millions to BYU, says some people are not replaceable. Sounds like it's time for me to get off the sidelines and get to work. Basically saying, I'm going to help form the Mormon Avengers and give Sitake like $20 million. So long story short, Penn State is fighting for a coach against the entire Mormon church and a multi-billion-dollar cookie company and supplement company. Nothing will ever beat college football.
Jared, just a heads up, you know how this dude was sitting here explaining what happened? That's what we're supposed to be doing on the podcast, Jared.
Jared,
exactly. You're gonna get plagiarized.
And it's already over because he already agreed to stay at BYU. They hired somebody else.
It's the Wild West of college athletics still right now. They still haven't quite figured out that whole NIL, and
that's why Texas Tech is in the playoffs, man.
No, that explains the cookie crumble thing. I didn't know they was based from Utah.
Yeah, they're
that explains why that cookie tastes terrible.
All it is sugar.
That cookie tastes like 3 white women.
Ain't no CCQ.
Well, Mormons don't drink caffeine, so they're like addicted to sugar. And that crumble, they don't even go for the taste like Pedro said.
It's just like, is it enough sugar in here?
It's crazy. The number one diabetic facility is actually in that part of Utah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I mean, think about how many white people you know that be walking around with them goddamn plastic patches on their arms.
Well, they kind of mixed that in with the Native Americans too. That's in the southeast and the northwest part of the state. All Native Americans diabetic. That is a fact. Look it up.
Diabetes.
Thank you, Wilford.
Notre Dame athletic director Pete Bavacqua. Fucking Frank Bavacqua. Wait, what was the dude's name? Tommy Lasorda.
What, Tommy Lasorda couldn't say a name?
Yeah, I mean, he was ranting about who the hell Frank Bavacqua.
Oh, I don't remember that. I just remember Tommy Lasorda looking at that Korean singer Psy.
I think that is very, very bad for that man to make an accusation like that. That is terrible. I have never, ever, since I've managed, ever told a pitcher to throw at anybody, nor will I ever. And if I ever did, I certainly wouldn't make him throw at a fucking 130 hitter like LaFay or fucking Bavacqua, who couldn't hit water if he fell out of a fucking boat. And I guarantee you this, when I pitched, and I was going to pitch against a fucking team that had guys on it like Bavacqua, I sent a fucking limousine to get the cocksucker to make sure he was in the motherfucking lineup, because I kicked that cocksucker's ass any fucking day in a week. He's a fucking motherfucking big mouth, I'll tell you that.
Dude, he said I sent the motherfucker a limousine to make sure the cocksucker showed up.
That motherfucker, he sounds crazy.
He was serious, dude.
He said I sent a limousine to get the cocksucker. I died laughing when I heard that part.
Well, Notre Dame athletic director Pete Bavacqua told ESPN the program is in an utter disbelief and shock after being left out of the 12-team college football playoff, and as a result has decided not to participate in any bowl game this season.
I wouldn't either because they got screwed. Because, okay, here's the thing. They were on a team, so they're not in a division. So it's like, okay, they're not in a conference, so they don't have a conference championship game. Now, they were ranked higher, one spot higher than Miami, who, because of some strange-ass ACC rule about, like, the tiebreaker, they couldn't play in their ACC conference championship game. So they didn't win their conference either. So Notre Dame, when the same selection committee set out their rankings on last Tuesday, Notre Dame was one spot ahead of Miami. Both teams didn't play a single fucking game. On the selection committee a week later today, it flipped and they moved Miami ahead of Notre Dame. Now, I understand Miami, the teams actually have a head-to-head. They played each other. It was like the first game of the season, and Miami beat Notre Dame. It was the first game of the season. To me, Notre Dame is a much better team, better than they were back then. If that was the reason, then you should have had them ahead last week. Don't tease Notre Dame. They did Notre Dame wrong. You don't have them ahead ranked. And Notre Dame felt like they should have been in because they didn't play neither in Miami. It didn't make sense.
Anytime Notre Dame doesn't get their way, I kind of have like a little smile on my face. You know, I'm not trying to hate on Notre Dame, but I don't mind if they, have their own little struggles. But that is fucked up. I do.
They got a black coach, Jared. This ain't the old Notre Dame.
He a black coach. He a black coach that some people are saying don't want to call himself black.
Man, I ain't never heard him say no shit like that, man. That's somebody trying to get you to hate Notre Dame.
Man, Jared?
That motherfucker won an award for like...
He had a whole ESPN
segment about how much he's done. Exactly. He asked. Jerry, you just making that shit up, dude. He had I'm with Pedro. He had a whole ESPN segment about what he done to black.
What's his name?
Marcus Freeman.
When did Marcus Freeman stop being a black head football coach? Marcus Freeman is going to be the first African-American coach to coach a national championship college football game. And I'm not even sure that he's happy about that. When they asked him, hey, Marcus, how do you feel about being the first black coach to coach in a national championship game? His response was, well, my mom's Asian, so I'm going to be the first Asian coach too. The only reason that I mention this is that he didn't say anything about being a black coach. And it's like, is that part of the Notre Dame image and what he wants to put on as a pretty face for Notre Dame? Or does Marcus Freeman not identify as an African-American head coach? he went to Ohio State. He was an Ohio State football player. I wonder when that changed for him.
Turn this idiot off, dude.
This is the reason why Trump is in office.
Exactly.
Y'all be looking
because we're sitting here attacking each other over what he didn't say. He didn't say nothing about being. The guy already said, "How does it feel?" He said, "I'm gonna be the first Asian one too. I'm first both." Turn this shit off, Jared. Jared, like I said, like Pedro said, they did a whole segment on his and black excellence. Man, I don't want to hear this shit, dude. I don't want to hear this shit, dude. Marcus Freeman is the black coach. This ain't new host Notre Dame no more, Jared. Almost half the players are black. More than half the players on Notre Dame are black. This ain't new host Notre Dame now.
Problem with YouTube, you give niggas like me a platform. My big black ass don't need to be on here talking about sports. Only played it for a couple of seasons. Couldn't play it because I had asthma. What the hell am I doing on here?
Let's get to the NFL rundown. This week started off with the Cowboys playing the Lions, and the Cowboys were favored. And we all know what they do best. They lose terribly. 44-30.
That's crazy.
CeeDee Lamb, unfortunately, was sent out of the game with a concussion after having a good start to the game, but was throwing up gang signs like my boy Tua at one point and had to be taken off the field. The Cowboys season is officially over. Let's start tanking for draft picks.
Are they out of the playoff picture now?
They need a lot to happen now. If they had won out, they would have had a decent chance of making a spot, but now they need a lot of shit to happen, and then they probably got to win out. So, but they're done. The Titans went into Cleveland, and through meticulous work and diligent scheme, they defeated the Browns 31-29.
Did the Browns special teams fuck up again, Pedro?
Yeah, they got a punt block.
They also ran a special teams gimmick play.
No, it's not a special teams, it's a special needs gimmick play.
With 1 minute left in the fourth, they had just scored a touchdown, needed a 2-point conversion to tie the game, to potentially send it to overtime, and their coaches had a meeting, and this is what happened.
This is the play. Okay, the quarterback. 2 receivers lined up to the left, 1 to the right. There's a flanker lined up to the left, behind the quarterback.
Okay.
Now, he gives the ball. No, he doesn't. He doesn't get the ball. The receiver goes all the way over there to the left. Once the quarterback has the ball, he fakes to the left. No. He fakes to the right. He doesn't fake. He thinks about faking. He pretends to fake. I don't know where I am.
For the tie, no.
That's exactly what happened to
Judkins on the direct
in that way.
He was supposed to pitch it, but didn't and couldn't. And now he's going to have to throw it, and he does.
What the hell is this shit?
Incomplete. And the Titans.
That was Cleveland's last play, Aaron. With Shador on the sideline.
Shador said,
oh, wait. Shador wasn't the quarterback?
No.
Hold on, what the
it
fuck?
was a direct snap to the rookie running back who forgot that he was supposed to hand it off to the dude.
Judkins is the second most unreliable, dumb thinking.
You had Shador led you down and got you the game time. He got you what you needed to do the next thing to tie the game. And they said, wait a minute, let's not even see what this man has to even see if can he get him the experience of leading a last minute drive to get the touchdown that you need, and now you got to go for 2. Get the experience of going for 2. They're like, nah, take him off the field. Cap P-Funk, as a resident of Cleveland and a fan of the Browns, how do you feel about that play call?
This shows that the Cleveland Browns ain't even close to being a competing team. Through ownership, through the city's downturn of economic manufacturing, everything's just a downturn. That Cleveland right now is just piss poor. Whole life.
Well, Cleveland has their quarterback, I think, of the future, but they need to just admit it. They need to.
No, they don't. They're going to trade. They're going to do something stupid. Well, one, they need to trade Shador Sanders.
Uh-huh.
They need to trade him for some draft picks. He needs to go to New Orleans or the Raiders, somewhere. Maybe even Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He has to go.
Don't send that nigga to Miami and then turn him into hamburger brains. Hell no.
What you call it gonna get their money worth out of Deshaun Watson, or he wouldn't be practicing.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get their money's worth out of Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I feel you.
Might as well get some picks or whatever. He showed he can make NFL plays if you don't do nothing stupid. He's a rookie and he threw for 300-something yards. Was it the worst team in the NFL? Yes. But he has the worst coaching structure too, and then nobody has his back, and he still threw for 300. He can run an NFL offense.
Yeah.
Practice with Tom Brady for damn sake. I mean, come on. We know what he is. This is exactly where he needs to be.
Don't worry, the Browns will find a way to butcher it, and it sounds like you're preparing yourself for that, Pedro, so I'm happy that you won't be caught off guard.
I'm not expecting anything good out of Cleveland. They don't make the right decision. They also got a nigga playing manager there. They need to get rid of that nigga.
The Seahawks went into Atlanta, showed up Kirk Cousins, 37-9.
Man, Atlanta's just giving up, man. They didn't even tackle. They didn't even try to tackle. People are making business decisions.
Yeah,
I don't understand how Raheem Morris is still employed. I don't get that.
Who would you like to see fired faster, Stefanski or Raheem Morris?
Raheem Morris.
Damn, Pedro, damn.
Because I don't like that dumb look he had on his face.
Every look he got is dumb.
The Colts went into Jacksonville and fell just short, 36-19 against the Jaguars. The Jaguars are looking like they're for real.
Jaguars ain't for real, Jared. Jaguars ain't for real. Neither one of those teams were.
Are the Colts done? Is Danny Dimes done?
Colts done.
Colts is cooked. What you call this, Mia? The Jacksonville Jaguars is mediocre, but somehow that dude can turn the ball over 6 times and they still win the game. I don't understand it. It's just the universe right now.
The Commanders went into Minnesota and put up fight, losing 31-0.
I need Magic Johnson to shut down Jaden McDaniels. There's no reason why he should have been playing. None.
No, he didn't.
Get him 100% healthy and put some weight on that kid.
Wait, he played
That was the stupidest thing ever. Yes. And played off on one arm, trying to run and do dumb shit. Not realizing he's got to break these habits.
The Bengals went into Buffalo and looked like they had things in hand until they decided to blow it, losing 34-39.
Yeah, the Bengals, snowy game. They passed the ball too much. They was passing when they didn't need to. They needed to be running the ball when it was passing. Zach Thomas is kind of like, he ain't got nothing to lose. But it does show you the difference when you have a starting quarterback. He played well in the beginning. It was just came down to some last-minute dumb plays. They had the lead on Buffalo. Should have won that game, but you're not going nowhere anyway, so just lay down and take the licks.
The Bills, however, look like they're still ready to finally be the number 1 seed, or maybe not the number 1 seed, but finally, be the team to beat. If things continue, the Bengals will be out of the playoffs. The Ravens are going to be out of the playoffs. Maybe the Chiefs are out of the playoffs. Buffalo Bills is the only team with real experience in the last 5-6 years in this playoff hunt. This could be their year.
Well, they got a better shot now. They're removing their Achilles heel.
The Saints beat the Buccaneers. What the fuck?
I want to pay this year before you continue.
Fraud.
All these fools that hated on Patrick Mahomes for doing all this winning lately, just wait. Especially all you men of color, wait till the Josh Allen shit start blowing up. Wait till you hear Josh Allen, all of a sudden, this motherfucker better than Joe Montana. If he go to one Super Bowl, let alone win one, you'll be praying that the Chiefs retool and get back in that bitch.
I heard these niggas talking about the way Josh Allen handed off one time.
Yeah, James Cook handed off. James Cook did everything. You're gonna be wishing Patrick Mahomes would be.
We better do it this year. He got his Achilles heel out in the playoffs. They're out of the way right now.
The Saints beat the Buccaneers, and Baker Mayfield has exposed himself to be what, Pedro?
Fraud.
The Steelers went into Baltimore and took down the Ravens, who are now 6-7 and further on the outside looking in, while the Steelers jogging their way into having an outside chance of making the playoffs.
Know what the problem is? The discipline of it came back to bite them. The discipline of the Ravens, and some people say they got ripped off. That's going around in the interwebs right now. They say they got ripped off on that touchdown pass.
All they did was lose.
Yeah.
But I knew that was going to happen. And you get in the red zone, and you got a nigga overthinking. Sometimes you need to take that kind of stuff away from the nigga because the nigga doesn't think too well.
God damn it, Pedro.
Actually, he hit his receivers.
Yeah, well, at least they didn't blow the game on a 2-point conversion where they took their quarterback off the field and ran a fake double reverse to the running back. I don't know what the fuck the Browns do. Anyways, the Ravens in some deep doo-doo. Dolphins went to MetLife and won 34-10 against the Jets. The Dolphins are back, y'all.
You know, the new De La Soul album's out, so.
Pedro gave it a 6.
Ever since they fired their black guy and kept their not white guy, they've been winning some games. So
yeah, they hit the weak part of the schedule, dude.
Yeah, that is true also. Yes. Tua threw for 127 yards.
They played like the Jets twice in this win streak.
The Broncos went into Vegas and handled things, and talk about a bad beat. The Raiders kicked a field goal as time expired to basically close out the spread for anybody who had the Broncos winning by 7.5, and anybody who was taking the under on the points.
That's why you don't bet on any game involving a team that's from Vegas.
Right.
They said, hey, 5 seconds left. Kick a 60-yard field goal. Try it. Fuck up some people's money.
Oh, that's definitely. No, you didn't. No, they didn't. Oh, God.
The Rams went in to play against the Cardinals and beat them 45-17. That was pretty foregone conclusion. The Rams
I had a chance to go to that game, and I didn't go. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, the Rams find themselves atop the NFC and in line to get a bye. The Bears. One reason is because the Bears went into Green Bay and didn't do anything good enough to win. They lost 21-28 in Green Bay.
That's a divisional game. Looked like it was a battle. I didn't watch it.
Shout out to Romeo Dubes, who got me 0 points in fantasy and pretty much cost me my fantasy playoff game matchup.
Who?
Romeo Dubes.
Romeo Dubes.
Yeah, he didn't do shit.
Shout out to Green Bay Packers for having the most unreliable 5 ninjas, light-skinned ninjas, dark-skinned ninjas that you can't rely on for nothing.
Oh, wide receiver.
Hey, Garrett, are you doing your fantasy playoffs right now?
Don't worry, I lost to Darius.
Thank you, Jesus. See, God is good. God is good all the time. God is good.
Green Bay though, hey, I'm telling y'all, Green Bay might be figuring it out. You don't know who to cover because he don't use like 1 week he catch 100 yards, the next week they catch 0 yards. You never know who it's gonna be. So
it's Mike LaFleur.
Yeah, Matt LaFleur. He's another overrated, mediocre white guy that was kind of young and good looking that they want to prop up and hold up there. I'm like, get rid of that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a good offensive coach, man.
The Houston Texans went into Kansas City and beat the Chiefs 20-10.
At least they got beat by a Hall of Famer.
CJ Stroud, the Hall of Famer, went and led his team against Patty Mahomes, the legend and potential GOAT.
What happened there is Travis Kelce turned that game over.
Him and Rasheed Rice both dropped balls.
Just drop balls on pivotal plays.
Rasheed Rice dropped the 4th down ball.
Yeah, but one of them, he should have punted the ball. You're not playing a high power. There's some of that. This loss goes all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is important.
One of them they should have
punt the ball. You're not playing a high power offense. Punt the ball.
Mm-hmm.
They playing right. They playing like they nervous now. They pressing too much.
Don't be talking about my girl Tay-Tay's man like that.
This nigga dropped a pass backwards. He was turned upfield and dropped it over his shoulder and gave it to the defender.
Baby, now we got bad blood. Hey.
Well, the Chiefs are now 6-7 and are looking even further out of the playoff hunt.
6-7.
6'7"? Oh, goddamn it, Pedro. This ninja.
You probably the oldest nigga to ever say that shit.
Kevin, if you were a betting man, but since you have been delivered, you would never steer anybody to bet. What would you think somebody who has an unpure soul would bet on in week 15?
Yeah, look here. If you want to go to hell, we'll bring up these games.
There we go.
Want to go to hell?
Yeah. Take me to that bitch.
Y'all like burning in hell, huh?
Pedro, I'm tell me your picks, and we're gonna do something the first ever on the podcast.
All right.
Give me a second.
You want me to make my picks or wait on you?
Just wait on me 1 second, because what I'm gonna do is let me tell the podcast what I'm doing right now, because I'm gonna send receipts to the group chat. What's happening right now is we hear Pedro's bullshit locks every week, folks. It's always a bunch of bullshit, and he stands by these picks. Sometimes he says, "Oh, I for sure, like I was right, and I could have made you some money." Listen, podcast, for the first time ever, I'm going to deposit $50 into my DraftKings account, sponsorship DraftKings, and we're going to actually make that bet that Pedro is going to tell us to make this week, and we'll report back on it next week, folks.
So you want to make some real money?
He finally trying to make real money, Pedro.
You trying to make real money. So if you want to go to pits of hell, scroll down, Jared.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be playing Satan's playground, Seattle over the Colts. If you want to burn in hell.
I don't like that bet, but I'll take that.
You don't like that bet? Okay.
Pedro, I'm making a parlay, by the way.
Well, you need a 4-game parlay?
But I'm going whatever you're talking about.
I only do 3.
parlay.
I only do 3, and I give a bonus sometimes. But no bonus because I haven't been really picking that well. But you can go ahead and take and I don't even think they're favorite, but take the Buccaneers over the Falcons. Some of these games are too easy. Where's a money game? Go down. Green Bay's got to play at Denver. Pick the Packers. That's your money game. Pick the Packers to win. About 1 point.
Hold on. So first I'm picking Seahawks to beat the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want me to pick the Packers.
Dude, you play the Packers Broncos? No, he didn't say Packers.
Yes, I did. Packers Broncos. That's your money game.
You said Seahawks Colts, and you said.
Then the first one I said was Buccaneers over the Falcons.
All right, folks. So let's review. This is a 3-pick parlay presented by Pedro P. Angel. Indianapolis versus Seattle game. I got the Seattle Seahawks. For the Atlanta versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I have the Buccaneers. And for the Green Bay Packers versus Denver Broncos, I am going with Green Bay. Folks, we're putting 50 on the line right now.
And anybody that's betting, you don't believe in Jesus.
I mean, is there any other bets? Do we want to make this a 5 parlay? I mean, do we believe in Pedro's
No, I give one bonus game if Jared shows all the games.
Show me, give me one more game, Pedro. Let's really this return is only $120.
This is it, Pedro. That's
the bottom of the week right there.
That's the bottom. Bonus game. Take the Cowboys over the Vikings.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait. You wouldn't even go 49ers over Titans in the bonus game?
Nigga,
it's too easy. It's too easy.
Too easy. Okay.
I'm going to go 49ers over Titans. And
you want to do a hard one? You want to do a hard one?
There's 5. Here's my 5-pick parlay. I got Seattle, Tampa Bay, Dallas, and 49ers all win next week. We're going to accept the odd change, and I'm going to put a 50 spot. 50 will get us $209. Locked in parlay for next week, and we are done, folks.
You want another one?
I'm just trying to help you make some money, Daria.
You want another one, Darius?
No, I just put all my money. I'm cool. I just put all of it.
Okay. I was gonna give you that special Dolphins over the Steelers.
Pedro, you'll make $9.10 if this thing hits. Oh, and news, folks, they are already asking me to cash out for $46.
Are they trying to make you cash out?
They already offered me a cash out. Like, nigga, you are gonna lose.
They know you talking to an expert right now.
Exactly.
They know you talking to an expert.
I don't know why Crystal stopped sending me her picks, but I won her some money. It's just she stopped messing with that one stud and messing with the other one. They don't play football no more. Hey, is there a website where you can like studs that want to go back?
Okay. What? What? Studs that want to go
Studs Golden Vistas, a retirement home for studs where they can go get rehabilitated and sent back out into the world.
Exactly. I want Studs Delivered. I want to make a dating website, Studs Delivered.
I don't know if you ever saw it.
Or just call it delivered.com, and then you have a stud section, you have a
No, just studs. I don't care about gay dudes.
Here's your soundbite, Cam P. Funk.
Davis is one of the few African Americans you will ever find attending a KKK rally. More than attending, he is welcome.
I got more respect for that black man than I do you white niggers out there.
Oh, God. Hold on, man.
See, he understand that the N-word is not just for black people, it's for whoever out there acting a fool.
Cam P. Funk got an award from a KKK chapter this past month for having more sense than some of these white ninjas out here. Liberal ninjas. Here's my soundbite. And kind of a question of the day. Do Asian people need their own Dr. Umar?
Asian people not having a Dr. Umar makes no sense to me. Because Asian men bitch more about people dating outside their race than anyone else I know. So we should have like a Sensei Umar, wearing like a hanbok or a kimono or something. Telling about, oh, you're proud Asian people? How you dating Snow Bunny? Like, I think that would be pretty funny.
So your other side wants a Dr. Umar.
I need to find balance in my force. Like, I need my Asian side to have a Dr. Umar, a Dr. Unagi, and a Dr. Umar. Unagi's not in my culture. I'm sorry.
I knew the show was racist.
I think that would be pretty hilarious. I think that would be a good roast battle they could have, or just a good versus. They could do a versus, Dr. Umar versus Dr. Unagi. They could go back and forth about the importance of.
No. They don't need to talk to each other now, Jared. Dr. Umar and don't need to talk to no other race about them.
All right, here's your soundbite, Darius.
Goddamn deadbeat nigga, you a regular nigga with a brand new nutted baby. You in here because you want to be. Nigga, I'm a deadbeat for real. You ever called your son and say, happy 10th birthday, son? He said, nigga, I'm 23. You know what that's like? Shout him. I'm moving from state to state, state to state. Like I'm in a goddamn Coast Guard running from these goddamn sons I got. I can't even open the door for trick-or-treaters because all the kids got masks on. I don't know who the fuck these kids is.
So? You ain't the only one suffering. My son just became a goddamn millionaire. What I'm supposed to do? You know what? No, that's gonna help me. That's gonna help me. You know what? Because I can just go find another Dutch woman. Why should I be mad because he a millionaire? Drafted straight out of high school. I had 19 good years without him. To hell with him.
Yeah, it's all right to be mad, Will.
No, Quincy, no. I'm gonna marry some other kid's mom. I'm gonna put her son through college. I'm gonna help him go pro. Then he gonna have me some successful grandkids. He gonna be a better son than that other nigga ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that. Cause ain't a damn thing he can tell me about how to raise professional athletes. Why he don't want me, man?
Oh man, it's all right, bro, man. Go on.
Thanks, Jared.
He made that a Darius soundbite out of everybody there.
Thanks, Jared. That's so accurate. I appreciate that.
He did you wrong, Darius.
Well, I was gonna make that Pedro's, but I found this one instead for Pedro, so I had to stick with this one for Pedro. It was kind of a no brainer.
I got more respect for that black man than I do you white niggers out there.
I could have made that yours, Darius.
Either of them would apply. All right, man, whatever.
You do live in Oregon.
Dude, there's a lot of white niggers. I saw a lot of white niggers today. I saw one dude, he had from the back, you was convinced it was every black haircut possible. And he turned around, it was a white guy. I mean, like a pasty white guy. It was
he on Mississippi Street?
Close. He was near Alberta. No, but he was on the northeast side, but he was close there, and it wasn't that far. He was walking down the street and he had afro, a man bun with dreads in the bottom, and when he turned around, he was a balding white guy. Hard to picture. It's hard to picture, man, but he had them all, man. Afro around the hairline. Then he had a man bun sitting up on top of that, and then below the neckline, he had dreads. It was a lot.
What do you think his name was?
I don't know, but I tried to put this shit through AI, and my computer just restarted.
I couldn't do it.
Shit was like,
Let me guess, he was probably wearing some cut-off denim jean shorts.
Name probably was Craig.
He was wearing cut-off denim jean shorts, some kind of tank top, graphic tee, and had some hiking boots on.
And he probably owned a Filipino food cart.
And he's wearing a man's handbag, a canvas or denim, corduroy handbag.
I mean, if you had all the right things put in the wrong places. It was like Wordle. He had a graphic tee. It wasn't a tank top. He had on a canvas jacket that looked like a purse. It was like one of the canvas jackets. Then he was wearing pajama pants, but that's cut off. They were like cut off like 3/4 of the way down.
I keep forgetting it's winter time. I was thinking more of like a spring summer fit, but yeah.
So you was close, man. You was
I had to adjust for the warmer weather.
It was like Mr. Potato Head. If you just move a couple things around, you would have 100% right.